Hi, welcome to Senior Showcase and this new segment that we call Oregon Quilting. We're very happy to have an audience, a live studio audience with us today, and I'm going to read where they're from so that I don't mess this up. We have a representative from the Speckled Hen, and then we also have representatives of Oregon, Washington, women of many beautiful, amazing talents, also known as the Wombats. This is going to be a program for and about quilting in Oregon and Western Washington. And today we're using 2.5-inch strips. And one thing we're going to do is make friendship necklaces. And so our audience have to have friends. They're going to do it with friends. And then we're going to have show and tell. And we especially want to thank Fabric Freedom of London, England, for providing the fabric. And we're using the tulip fabric, and it's called Floral Dance. And we thank them very much for that. The other big thank you goes out to my son, Matt Gray, and his wife, Fran Kent, for the music, which, by the way, was recorded in Gresham Little Theater. We're also going to be talking about different blocks, and when you go to our website, you'll be able to find out more information about the block patterns will be there and what we're doing, and if you have information or comments, you can leave them on the comments page. So we invite you now to join us and to share this time with us, and we hope that you have a wonderful time sharing Oregon quilting. Thank you. Okay, so we're making our friendship necklaces or headbands, should you choose to wear it on your head. So we're just braiding our 3 pieces of 2.5-inch strips of fabric. And then we'll tie it together. So I'll let you tie your end together. Did we get it?
Now, when you wear it as a headband, do you have, which side does the thing have
Little
to be
thing
on?
go on.
Are you attached or still
That's
looking?
right. It makes a difference.
It
Does
does.
anybody remember which is which?
I don't.
Am I doing it tight enough?
Well, if we're all attached, I guess
not
we'll
in
just
Hawaii,
do it
so
all
I
the
guess it
same.
doesn't matter.
Oh, I think we need to shoot in Hawaii, though. Don't you think so?
Yeah,
Okay,
right
so
on
there's
that one.
yours.
Okay.
Put it over your
Well,
head.
that's a beach trip. So
There
we'll
you go.
Quilting after the beach trip.
Can you imagine paying to have your sewing machine hauled to Hawaii?
Oh, I would carry it and tuck it under my seat. Remember?
Yeah.
We
Oh
had
yeah,
ones.
we can
All
use
all the featherweights.
our
Yeah,
machines
we
as
could do that.
as
And
carry-ons.
Kenny should have one by then.
Okay, you want me to braid this one?
Yes, please. You braid it.
Oh, that one's upside down.
Oh, who cares? It doesn't matter if they're right side up or upside down, because
She says, yes, it does. It's a brilliant yellow.
oh
Am I
well.
doing okay, here, Penny?
You can tell she's had girls.
Oh, that makes a difference. I had 3
a
sons.
girl.
A girl. Do you braid her hair?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. How old is she?
Granddaughter, 30.
Oh, well, now you need to braid her hair. She's going to be too tired to do it herself.
Karen, she wants it still.
Turn around this way.
This would be great with batiks because, being kind of two-sided.
That's right. She's
Oh,
getting
it would
that age
be.
where It's getting to be shorter now.
This would be good with batiks
Yeah.
because they're
Yeah.
two-sided, the fabric.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
I
wouldn't
would
have
imagine.
that side where it's kind of.
Yeah. But that's all right. This is, you do this with your friend, so it works anytime
Oh,
for
so
anything
she has to
that
be
you're
my
doing.
friend now?
Yeah, she has to be your friend
Friends
now.
with me now. I'm so excited.
That means when you go on your retreats, you have to be together.
She's
Getting
gonna
closer
shoot
and closer
me.
to me.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Would you like me to
My
hold this while you
face.
tie it?
In your
Friend,
Cindy.
you're in my face.
Oh, dear. How far?
We have fun.
We about done here?
Would you like me
A
to
little
take
bit
mine?
farther.
A little bit farther.
Why did I pick green ribbon? I don't know.
The last one, huh?
So,
Okay, this tail's
Okay.
a little longer, but that's all right.
My turn.
okay, now we're going to switch.
You got to really.
Okay.
I guess I have to turn it towards her. I'm
Why
not
did
gonna
I
make her
pick
turn
green
it that
ribbon?
way.
Here's green.
Mine okay?
Could you
Because you're thinking of tulips.
I'm thinking of tulips. Yes. Okay.
Oh man, I'm braiding backwards.
Now put your headband back.
Put your headband on. Put your headband on.
La, la.
Okay, when we get this tied, I'll put my headband back.
Okay, please do. Now see, you have to be friends after you do this. And aren't you amazed all the things you can do with a 2.5-inch strip
Okay, am I
of
there
fabric?
now? I can tie it, right?
One more.
Very good.
One
Look
more.
at
Cindy has learned how to braid today.
I've never had girls to braid hair for.
See, you never know what you're going to learn when you come here.
And
That's
the
what
boys
quilting
are
is all about.
So objected to
Their hair braided.
And they would never let me pierce their ears.
Yeah, I would.
A couple of times. And you just tie a bow or not?
I tied a bow.
Whichever
You're
you'd
saying
like
putting on
to do.
makeup's out then for him, huh?
I need to beacon on that one.
However, the hair dyeing, their guys seem to
Oh,
be
yeah.
into hair dyeing.
Well, you know they've got that hair stuff for men now, so you know
Oh, wow.
you can wash that gray right out of your hair.
Oh, yeah. How pretty is that?
You can compete.
Oh,
for the-
I like that. It matches so well.
Do I look like a hippie?
Oh, yes, you
It's
do.
just a little-
And you know your goes with your blouse.
Little flashback to the 60s here.
Now you're
Yes,
supposed to go
yes.
peace man.
Peace, man.
I like your yellows and blues. Very cute.
Well, she has to have her bow perfect.
I do.
We allow.
me.
We wonder why it takes a year and a half to make,
make
the
a quilt.
and then you forget.
And then forget how to do the binding.
Oh dear.
Poor Cindy.
So how are we doing over there?
Oh my gosh.
Son, I'm
Okay,
hurting.
that's all right.
Back doing the.
We can take as much time as we want.
We could have been doing this the last hour.
Oh my goodness.
But that would spoil the excitement and the fun. So
Yeah. It's much more exciting this way.
Yours is really tight.
First time in
What are you going to use it for? A noose?
Yeah,
I'm going to use it on her.
she's gonna use it on me.
you look like you've braided a lot.
Nope. I have a boy.
He wouldn't let you braid his
Yeah, but
hair.
look at her
Well,
hands.
actually, he used to have one of those little tails,
Oh yeah.
but it was a perfect curl. We pulled it out, and it was like this long, but it was only looked this long before it was pulled out. It was pretty cool.
Pretty cool. I'll tell you.
Someone paid him $5 to cut it off.
Really?
He said I'd have taken 10.
So, did he give it to Locks of Love?
No, it was just a pony. It was
Oh,
a
it
little
wasn't
ponytail.
enough.
No.
My brother grew his out long enough. My mother was so upset. He was, 35, and he had his, all this hair. He's a preacher. But then he sold it to Locks of Love, so she forgave him. Okay, we're almost finished. We're the last few seconds.
Okay, Faith, that's it. You're done.
Yeah, I'm slow. What can I say? No, I have to
Unless
have
she's
stuff.
driving.
Yeah, you have to be nice to me. I'm driving. Hey, and we're not driving a hoopie either. We got a nice car.
Have a hoopty?
Hoopie.
I don't know.
She has a hoop.
It's my husband calls my car the hoopie.
So
It's a
you have-
work car. What can I say? I'm not always just a quilter.
That's right. If you happen to be driving down the road and you see somebody with one of those signs that says "stop," stop, because it might be.
It
be
might
safe.
be me.
That's right. Okay, thank
she's-
you. So now
Embed that
we all
sign
have
in
our
the car.
friendship
Good.
necklaces.
Are we supposed to wear them?
Yes.
No, that was an accident.
So,
And it wasn't
okay.
me.
Give yourselves a hand. You did very well. Thank you. Now we have a very special segment we call the Oregon Quilting Challenge. And I have some of our guests here made some things out of that fabric. They went on this amazing retreat to the Oregon coast, and I couldn't go with them. So first we're going to have Faith, who's going to show us several projects from the retreat. There were some people that couldn't make it. The retreat people, you can come on up, come on down. There were people from Oregon and Washington. Okay, this is Faith.
Hello.
Thank you.
This is a purse that a gal named Pam McDonald, she lives in Castle Rock, Washington, and this is what she made with the challenge, and we have something in it just to keep it open, but it even has a little pocket in it. And I thought she did a very nice job.
It's very nice. We'll put it on there. Yes, it would be lovely.
We had 2 sets of material that we were allowed to use. There's another gal with one of the other batches, but this was done by Angela Dunaway from, where does she live? Oh, St. Helens, yes, thank you. She did a very nice scissor cozy.
Or we could put our Olfa
There you go.
cutter in it,
Yep.
just like that.
Keep
I
the
like
cat away
that.
from it.
I like that. Yes.
Yep. This one is from a very talented gal named Lori Smith. She does paper piecing.
Oh my goodness.
And she has had some of her quilts. She's had one at the Oregon Gardens. And
okay.
She's done some beautiful work. And she's kind of our go-to girl when we need help paper piecing, because she's a paper piecer.
I don't paper piece yet.
Yeah, she does a beautiful job. This is the one that I made. It is supposed to be what it originally started out as was a handkerchief.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't have a handkerchief that I wanted to cut. So I did this, and then I had a little clover yo-yo makers, and I just did the one yo-yo and the other one and stitched it on.
Okay.
So there
Those
you go.
are beautiful. Isn't this amazing? I'll show you. Oh, the back.
Yes.
Quilters will appreciate the back on this. It's just, the seams are absolutely perfect. That's not fair. That's not fair. They're perfect.
Well, they're not on that one.
And Faith, what time of day did you do this?
It took me about a half an hour this morning.
This morning, and what time this morning?
Well, I got up at 4 a.m.
See how dedicated quilters are. So dedicated.
But I did have it cut out 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Well, we thank you very much.
Thank you.
And who is next? Come on up. Penny. Penny from Malala. Hi. I'm good. I'm glad that you made it.
Yes. Well, I'm the practical one here, and I needed a case for...
Yeah, right. You're the practical. Okay.
Are you disputing that?
No.
I needed a case for a pair of extra large sunglasses. So my use of your 3 beautiful fabrics was this.
And it's quilted. It has a patchwork pattern on it. Very nice.
And then I had fabric left over, and I thought, oh my goodness. So these came from the Lazy Girl Patterns. It's called a Maggie. And this is what every quilter needs is a little one of these to not weigh them down when they go shopping. So in it fits your credit card, your driver's license, and a little thing that tells you how much fabric you need for backings or whatever if you've forgotten. And you just, it's very, very lightweight, and you're ready to go. Every quilter needs this. Shopping. So I made it in two different, swap the colorways. So.
Oh, very nice.
There you are.
Thank you very, very much. And she has a little flower on it. Did you use the yo-yo maker?
I used a needle and a thread.
A needle and a thread. What a unique concept for a quilter, a needle and a thread.
And the top off of some kind of a bottle that made a round thing.
That made a round circle.
Yeah,
okay.
There we go.
Thank you very much,
You're
Penny.
welcome. It was fun.
Okay. We have a member from the Barking Frog here today. Is that correct? Cindy. Check out Barking Frog. You'll be amazed. It's not a quilt shop.
And it's something that wasn't red. Red wine. It was a challenge, Elisabeth. I went on to the quilting board that we belong to. And one of the lovely ladies did share a table runner that she had just made, and this is the French braid. So it really brought out your flowers there, I think, and so I did copy her pattern.
Isn't that beautiful?
It was a free pattern, so anybody can go onto the board and get it. And then what I did is I just quilted it, stitched in the ditch, and so the back is very plain.
Oh, but you could use either side.
Either side if you chose to, but this is the prettier side.
Right, right.
So thank you for challenging me.
Oh, thank you.
Because you did challenge me.
Okay, it was a lot of fun. And for viewers at home, everyone in the studio will be getting a new challenge, and you can go on the website and you'll be able to find out information so that you too can get the challenge fabric for our coming month.
Great.
Well,
Look forward to doing it again.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right. So we're going to make a quick change here. We got a very short pause. And our other show and tell, we had different fabric. Come on up. Tell everybody your name.
I'm Karen Barnes.
She's Karen. And she does not want to be here. So let's encourage her, everybody.
So my fabric, I decided that I had a ruler that I wanted to try, and it's a wavy ruler, and I cut it out, and then I decided I didn't like that, so I cut it into 3-inch strips and made a backing for a pillow. I have 2 sons that are in the Navy, and decided to make a back for that. So that was my part of the challenge. It was fun trying something new. I just cut. I didn't plan.
Well, that's okay. Sometimes things come out really well when we don't plan. So, and of course, since we've just celebrated Independence Day, why this is very appropriate. So, but along with the Navy, we must always have the Air Force, the Army, the Marines, and what else?
Memorial Day. Coast Guard.
No, it's 4th of July. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, all right. One of my favorite things are tulips and roses. So we're going to have another special segment, and we have patterns that will be available online. And then there are 2 tulip patterns. And so you'll be able to get them online when you look at our website. Now we invite you to join us. I love red roses and tulips, and we're going to take a little trip to the Wooden Shoe Tulip Festival. So enjoy it with me. We've been talking about 2.5-inch strips, and we have our tulip fabric, and we put the strips together like this, and then like this, and then we have some wonderful tools supplied to us by Olfa Company. So we're going to use this 6.5-inch square up. And I like this because it clicks. Okay. I like the click because then I don't cut myself. And then when we sew those together, we get a strip like this. So these are just 3 2.5-inch strips, and they're going alternating directions. And then for my jacket, I used 6 strips, and they're all different sizes. So when you use different widths, you get a pattern that looks like it's a crazy quilt, but it's not really a crazy quilt, as my jacket will show you. But when we cut these, and we have another lovely Olfa, and it's frosted on the back, which means then that it sticks to your fabric instead of sliding all over. A lot of us have had the problem where it slides. So we'll put that. And then if we sew 2 of those together, we put 2 of them together and we squared them up and then we sewed them. Now comes the magic part. So you go corner to corner. And then Alpha gave me this lovely, it revolves so that you don't have to move your fabric. And we cut it diagonally the other way. Now, what we get when we open them up, magically, they're going to look like this. However, there are like 2 sets coming out of here. Always for the click. So these are the same blocks, the same strips, but when you cut them diagonally, you end up with, looks like 2 different complete blocks. So on the front of my jacket, on one side, this side, I have this set of blocks, and on the other side, I have this set of blocks. So it's just magic. So you can pretend you're doing crazy quilt. You can use all your leftovers, your strips of any kind. Doesn't matter. They don't even have to match. And when you put it together, you get this lovely jacket, which I'm wearing. And of course, there's only one of a kind. You'll never find another one like it. You can try, but it won't happen. Also, we have a log cabin. This was our log cabin quilt. And the block is right here. And this was made with 2.5-inch strips. Actually, it's right there. And depending how you put it together, it's this furrows, rows and furrows. And then another one is just split rail fence. So that's one of the easiest kinds of quilting you can do if you're a beginner. Just starting out, you can just use strips of fabric, sew them together, cut them up, sew them back together, and quilt them. Oh yeah, you can clap. Clap. Okay, so I want to thank everybody for coming. And our audience and those of you viewing at home, you can go to our website, www.oregonquilting.weebly.com, and we'll have all the information from our program. We'll have the tulip block patterns. We'll have information on when you can come be part of this program, and you too can get the fabric. We give fabric for the Oregon Quilting Challenge, and you never know what it will be. So until next time, we thank you all for watching. We thank you for coming, and we thank the crew that's been with us as part of Senior Showcase and Oregon Quilting today. Thank you.